I'm always interested to learn, what's the hardest you've been hit in the ring?
Hardest been hit. I would have to say Jey Uso with the steel chair. Yes.
Okay. How about you?
There was I kind of don't want to say who, but I remember it specifically. It was
a good thing you remember it.
It was in the Orlando Armory in NXT at a live event when I was on my back, or seated on my butt, and I got kicked in the back right in the spine, and it must have been just the perfect spot because it sent a buzz completely up all the way to my head and all the way down to my legs. And I've heard people talk about seeing red before when they were so mad, but I've never experienced it. But I saw red there, and I was that's as close as I've ever been to just saying, okay, we're gonna do a little amateur style here for a little bit.
So I would always ask people who had that background, has anybody gotten in the ring and been like, let me see what I can do? Maybe not even in a malicious manner, just because Riddle would say that a lot. Sometimes he'd get in there and people would start to push at him a little bit.
One of my favorite I guess I'll call it a tradition, would be Luke Harper. When he was with us, was anytime we'd be in a battle royal, whether it was the Andre or something in Saudi, he would find me and try to take me down with something new that he created, some kind of amateur takedown. And it never really ended up too well for him, but it was one of these running gags that he did, and it was just one of my favorite things and probably my favorite memory of him of all time. I love it.
I spoke to him one time to clarify a story. He was very nice, but then at the end of the conversation, he goes, hey, got a big scoop for you. And I go, oh, yeah? Then he hung up on me. And I was like, how can I even be mad at that? You just deal with it at that point. You got. How about you? Has anybody ever been you know what, I'm going to try to drop a low single on Otis?
I would say, I can't mention the person, but he kicked me in the wrong side of the knee, on the kneecap, and I warned him, don't do that again. The next week does the same thing again. So now we're on live. We're not live TV. It's taped NXT, and I got a little pissy, and I did a bitch slap. I basically. So
is Byron Saxton.
He deserves one, though.
Can you imagine that with one of these moves?
I know.
That's not.
You gonna get in that power slap league?
I don't know where it came from. I literally just lost my cool there. But yes, after that we went back to normal. So besides that, who would be crazy enough to mess with the Alpha Academy?